Tonight, our special coverage on Israel's war on Palestine amid negotiations to extend the truce deal. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. I'm Zahra Sayed. Hamas and Israel have agreed to extend their truce for one additional day, but fear lingers in the Gaza Strip. A shooting at the West Jerusalem bus station has left at least 3 people dead and 16 injured. The 2 suspected attackers have been killed. The truce has allowed humanitarian aid to flow into Gaza. Palestinian Red Crescent Society says 1,132 trucks have entered Gaza through Egypt's Rafah border crossing. The World Health Organization says it has documented 427 attacks on healthcare in the West Bank and Gaza during Israel's offensive. Hamas has announced the release of 10 Israeli hostages, including 2 Russian citizens, as part of the truce extension. Egypt's State Information Service says there are ongoing negotiations for a potential 2-day extension, aiming for more prisoner releases and a long-term ceasefire. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Israel, working to extend the ceasefire. Israeli forces have responded to cross-border fire from southern Lebanon. The region has seen tensions rise in recent weeks. Israel's military chief says Israel will extend ground operations in the Gaza Strip. A Turkish news agency reports that Israel's chief of staff, Herzi Halevi, has held a session to discuss the next phases of the ongoing conflict. The Israeli army has issued a statement confirming Halevi's approval of operational plans for the ground invasion. However, specific details about these plans are not disclosed. A local Israeli daily reports Defense Minister Yoav Gallant saying that the forces in the air, on land, and at sea are ready to resume fighting. Israel's far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich has sparked controversy by claiming that there are 2 million Nazis in the occupied West Bank. Smotrich was reacting to statements made by a representative of Palestinian Authority. The representative said that Hamas's attack did not happen in a vacuum. He said October 7th's event was because of Israel's occupation of Palestinian lands. In response, Smotrich said there is a need to strengthen Israeli settlements. He said the Israelis need to fight what he calls Nazis in the West Bank. Israeli officials have been trying to draw parallels between Hamas and the Nazis to justify their indiscriminate attacks on Palestinians. However, the chief of Israeli Holocaust Memorial, Yad Vashem, has warned against equating recent events with the Holocaust. He says that while Hamas's actions are worrying, they are clearly different from the Holocaust. He says Jews in Israel are now living in a Jewish state with a powerful army. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk has declined an invitation from Hamas to visit the Gaza Strip. The invitation came from a senior Hamas official, Osama Hamdan, who offered to show Musk the devastation caused by Israel's recent aggression in Gaza. However, Musk said the situation in Gaza is currently volatile. He responded by saying it seems a bit dangerous there right now. Musk also said that he believes in the importance of a prosperous Gaza for all sides involved. The news comes as Musk has been on a visit to Israel, where he met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Isaac Herzog. Before his visit, Musk faced accusations of anti-Semitism related to his social media remarks about Israeli aggression on Gaza. Several doctors in Ontario are under investigation and facing disciplinary action due to their support to the Palestinians. These doctors have been posting pro-Palestinian content on their social media. They have also been involved in demonstrations supporting Palestine. Dr. Tariq Lubani, an emergency room physician, has been arrested and charged after participating in a Free Palestine demonstration. Lubani advocated for a permanent ceasefire. He is one of at least 5 doctors facing scrutiny for expressing their views on the Israel-Palestine issue. Nephrologist Dr. Ben Thompson was initially suspended for questioning information posted by a pro-Israel group. Anesthesiologist Dr. Christian Zarour faced suspension after a pro-Israel advocacy group flagged a post on his personal Instagram account. Dr. Yipeng Yi, a public health resident, was suspended for pro-Palestinian posts. There are no complaints regarding their medical expertise or treatment of patients of these doctors. This situation has raised concerns about the balance between freedom of expression for medical professionals and their roles in healthcare. Critics say universities and hospitals may be yielding to pressure from lobbying groups, leading to concerns about the right of free expression in Canada. Montreal's police chief has announced patrols in Jewish and Muslim communities will persist to ensure the safety of residents amid a surge in hate motivated incidents. Since the start of Israel's aggression on Gaza, the police have incurred over $1.7 million in overtime expenses. During this period, the police have covered more than 60 demonstrations and deployed 7,100 officers for additional security. Despite the financial strain, the Montreal Police chief says he is committed to protecting the communities. Since the onset of Israel's war, hate crimes have escalated from coast to coast. 142 hate motivated incidents have been recorded during this period. Out of these, 35 incidents have targeted Muslim communities. 107 have been directed toward the Jewish people. On the United Nations International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people, the Palestinian flag had been raised above Oslo City Hall in Norway to show solidarity with the Palestinian people. Oslo's mayor Anne Lindboe said that it is only natural to remember Palestine as 5,000 Palestinian children have died since Israel's aggression in the region. Mayor Lindboe said that in Oslo, all residents, including the Jewish minority and those with Palestinian backgrounds, should feel safe and included. The Oslo municipality also organized a commemoration for Israeli victims of the October 7th attack. The Israeli embassy in Norway told the media they have no objections to the gesture. The International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people has been observed since 1978 following a UN General Assembly resolution. An Indian national is facing charges in the United States for a failed assassination attempt on a US citizen, Gurpatwant Singh Panun. Panun is a prominent Sikh activist and lawyer for a human rights group called Sikhs for Justice. The indictment unsealed yesterday states that an unidentified Indian government official recruited Nikhil Gupta to contact a supposed hitman. The supposed hitman turned out to be an undercover Drug Enforcement Administration officer. Gupta had brokered a deal to pay $100,000 for the killing. While the indictment did not initially name Panun as the victim, government officials later confirmed his identity. The plot unfolded in June, coinciding with the assassination of Canadian Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar by alleged Indian agents. The US government informed India about the plot in July. The two governments had discussions regarding the matter. This incident occurred amid efforts to strengthen US-India relations despite criticism of human rights violations in India. Gupta was arrested in the Czech Republic and faces up to 10 years in jail. In an interview with Time magazine, Panun said that the assassination attempt was, quote, a challenge to American sovereignty. Thank you for watching. Our news is produced by Muslim Network TV, which is a not-for-profit organization. We need your support for donations. Please scan the QR code on our broadcast or visit muslimnetwork.tv to donate now so we can continue to amplify the voices of Muslims in Canada and abroad.